in the lane for the Mars. Yo, troll mode. The Marvel films, it's a little bit too serious, a little bit. Every time the film comes out, yo, it's world ending. Whereas Thunderbolts, it was fun. Bottega gonna be able to get the first blood up on Cloud here. Hakoda in the bottom lane. Theo, can he get one back? No! Well, a missed chance here, and Theo's not going to be able to get the kill. Bottega going to try and get the chase on onto Theo. Theo going to get himself away. He's got the immunity, but it's only going to last so long. And Hakoda denies himself to the tower. Going to be able to get a full reset before the Mars comes back. Bottega pulls away there as well. Hakoda keeping it up. Theo's going to be able to get the Hex off. Cancels off the clarity there as well. Theo, can he get himself away from this one? The cold feet coming in. Cloud is going to be here. Maybe they get the spear away. Pushes the troll down to the low ground here. So they're not going to be able to get the kill. The shackles come through. And gets himself a double kill on the top lane. Right as I said, nobody's really getting kills in this top lane. Bottega takes down the Shadow Shaman. Now Cloud going to be rooted down. Bottega, can he get himself a double kill? The spear away, but 5-2 for the side of Yellow Submarine. Early on, this is looking pretty good for them. Of course it's unfair to compare it to Cars. As Infernal is able to get the chase down out. Hex comes out from the Doom though. Doom is level 6 with the root coming through from Puppy, but you look at it. Theo, he does have the shackles off. He's going to be losing a lot of health here anyway. Loopsy can run himself away from this one. He's got the winner and out. The spear's going to be off the mark, but Rabel still gets the kill. He might be able to go into this tier 1 tower with the rest of the Exorcism. Not going to be able to take it down, but it's going to do a decent chunk of damage here. Morale trying to pull the creep away from behind. Ice Blast coming through now as well. They're going to be able to get the root out and the damage, even throwing the Doom to get the kill out onto Rabel. Rabel lives for a little bit longer here. A lot of damage coming through onto Infernal. Cloud trying to run himself away. Power Shot will connect onto Cloud. Cloud running himself out of this one though. He will finally fall. Searing Chains with the Sleight of Fist. Excuse me, the Remnant jump forward onto Puppy. Now Puppy going to be rooted out as well. Focus Fire coming out from Luxion and Puppy will fall. The lesson does a Mars on the shield? No. Brave, Toy Story, Monsters Inc. Did they do Finding Nemo? Here is a good. It's going to catch out onto the AA. Hakoda's going to go down. What they can do with the Death Prophet. Nope. Not able to get the catch out though. We're going to get the Sleight of Fist here and Chains here. The Mars, he's going to be taken down again. Hakoda gets the credit for the kill with the shatter from the Frost Blast. And you can see the Yellow Submarine, they're doing a really good job of delaying the Death Prophet as well as the Shadow Shaman. How quickly are they going to get here though? Searing Chains out, Ice Blast. Does Kiritich actually jump himself into this when the Doom comes through? There is the False Promise coming out though onto the Ursula. Do they have enough to keep it alive? Puppy gets himself out now, 3 men inside the arena. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Rebel already gets a kill onto Luxion. They take down Kiritich after the False Promise wears off. Trollwaller's going to get low, but he does have that Battle Trance to come out. Bottega can be kept alive through this one though. The Spear locked down inside that Battle Trance. He's not going to die quick, but he is going to die after it wears off. And Rebel with the double kill. Triple kill even here for the Death Prophet. No, this is the full Team Secret roster, I do believe. Ice Blast coming through. Rabel just barely gets himself outside of that. Now the chase is going to come through Luxion. Infernal can be shackled right now on Rabel. Did he get the damage out to get the kill? The Sub One's going to be dropped now as well. What can he do? Miriel's going to be locked down. Has a run to jump himself away to. Power Shot comes through, but not enough to get the kill onto Theo. And Theo, well, he was alive for a little bit longer. Scepter out onto Cloud. Luxion going to be able to get himself away. So Team Secret kind of stabilized a little bit now as well. Oh, Yellow Submarine Spear comes back now, so they get the lockdown into the win range. The win range has already used that win run as well. Should be able to get the tier 1 tower from this. Ugh. That's just that's absolutely disgusting. Either way you think about it. Jump comes in. Doom's going to be here now as well. Gets himself on top of the Ursa, but the Doom comes out, and the Ursa, he has to get this ages before he dies, but no, the power shot comes. Did he get it? Holy crap, he gets it right before the power shot comes through, and Kiritich, that must have been split-second timing. Infernal going to be chased down now as well, but again, they've got the kite down onto the Ursa, but the Ursa doesn't have a BKB just yet. Now I'm hearing the spear coming out. They get the lockdown onto Hakoda. That was absolutely bonkers. That was before Nisha left the team. Yeah. I mean, Nisha... I think Nisha... That was kind of the thing. The jump comes in. They're going to get the lockdown out on to Theo. Theo, he's going to be shattered out now as well. He's going to be surviving for a little bit longer. False Promise comes through. The Doom is out onto the Death Prophet, though. Death Prophet is going to be able to heal up enough. I mean, the Doom's out, so he's not going to be healing up at all. Just not going to be dying here. Not going to be shattering out. The Doom, it should... No, it's not going to be enough to get the kill. Yeah, Death Prophet is going to live through this. Yeah, Jump goes forward. Kiritich, they're trying to get on top of the Hakoda. The Hex comes out now as well. They are going to be able to get the lockdown. AA will fall. Might open the window up a little bit here. Kiritich is still. But at that point in the game, oh, they might be able to catch on to Kiritich. Kiritich, 3 heroes coming through. Pops up BKB. He's going to be able to try and delete. No, one more. Right, the Hakoda is going to live. And now the Abyssal Blade going to come out onto the Usurper with the Doom, though. Can he get himself away from this one, Kiritich? You've got the Exorcism going. You have the Arena up now as well. Bottega going to try and get the chase out onto the Death Prophet. Damage coming out to the Death Prophet. Rabel trying to run himself away from this one. Not going to be able to live through it. They get the kill out to Theo there as well. Looks like Buffy might be next on the chopping block. He is going to go down. Buyback comes from the Theo, but this is just going to be a dieback here for the Shadow Shaman. And now they get the lockdown onto the Mars. The Mars, no way out of this one. 4 heroes dead. Only Kiritich lives, and a triple kill here for Bottega too. Eventually going towards his own Scepter. Ooh, do we get the Ice Blast on point here? It doesn't connect out onto the Death Prophet, but the Death Prophet is shackled up. BKB comes out from Rabel. Does he have away from this one? They do have the Basher out on the Troll Warlord, so he's not going to be able to go for that TP. The lockdown coming through that BKB here, and the Death Prophet's just dead. I wonder if she prophesized that. Yellow Submarine getting those tips out as well. Okay. Oh, we might see a fight breaking out here. Theo, Ice Blast comes through. Theo's going to be hit by that. Never mind, Shackles comes in. Do they have enough? They have more than enough to get the kill, though. How quickly he ticked down that thing. Maybe he does need that BKB. The projectile did clip him as it came over the top to the final blast place. Mars, 8 seconds. Okay, so 4 out of the 6, still pretty high here. The Abyssal Blade comes out, can they get the kill out to the Doom now? The Arena comes through. Infernal just disappears. There was a time that ATF abused the heals on the Wind Waker 2, but now it's occasional. Yeah, how often does he play the Mars? Yo, is he still big on that Mars spam? Buyback coming through from Infernal now. Doesn't have the ultimate up. They're going to catch out onto, at least onto Theo. Infernal though, he wants to go for a bigger target. Kiritich going to try and get the chase down. Doom comes through onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet, can he get the TP away? He does. And the rest of Team Secret trying to look to get themselves away from this one, but Morel jumps himself to the Remnant now as well. Kiritich has those right clicks. The spear comes through the trees, gets a kill onto Loops here, but it looks like they're going to be able to get a kill onto Kiritich. Kiritich, he couldn't get the Enrage off. And now Cloud, trying to run himself away, has that TP up in 8 seconds.
Dire's middle barracks
and now they go back for the racks after taking one of the tier 4 towers down. Salvage comes out. There is no spear back for the troll, but it doesn't connect out onto the racks here. Do they have enough with the Hex to get the draw, to get the kill out onto the troll warlord? He's going to get low. They do. He has that buyback. Buyback coming through from the AA now as well. AA is going to try and catch up, but it looks like Morel's going to get locked down. And Kiritich with another double kill. Ice Blast does connect, so the Cold Feet is going to proc out onto everybody. It looks like on the side of Team Secret. And the chase coming through now. Ice Blast. Oh, it does connect. But it's not going to be enough. Nobody's going to die from this one. Ember Spirit going to try and jump himself forward. Steering Chains comes out now. They're going to try and turn around and get the fight out. No. TP out from the Mars here. Kiritich, though. He's not going to go for his BKB just yet. The rest of his team are allowed out. Did he just give Kiritich life up? The Abyssal Blade, yeah, it's going to connect here. And Kiritich, no way out. He didn't want a BKB here. Infernal trying to do what he can. Theo might be close to going down. Theo is going to go down. Coda gets the credit for the kill. But B going to go down to the Doom. 2 out of the 3. He doesn't have a buyback. He doesn't have a buyback. And I think... So he's got, yeah, the Battle Trance has a strong Dispel on it, but he was already hexed up here. Rabel, he's going to be ripped apart. He's dead. Everybody from the side of Team Secret, they have to get involved in this one. And again, well, okay, they read it back to the spear now as well. Do they have enough to get the kill out onto it? It looks like Meryl's going to get low to this one. They have the lockdown now as well, but Infernal on the back lines. They're trying to take down this troll. If they can get the kill onto the troll, they might be able to wait until the respawn from Kiritich, but Meryl's going to get low on the back lines now too. Do they get the kill onto the Ember Spirit? The Ember Spirit is still not dead. Troll, he's still alive now as well. Inside those circle ones, the buyback comes through from Theo. They get the hacks out onto the Troll Warlord. The Troll Warlord will fall, has that buyback available, wants to commit it here. They want to end this game right here, right now. Morel's going to come in with his BKB. Another set of Serpent Wards have been dropped. Morel's trying to run himself away. His BKB's going to fade now. Ice Blast comes through. The Mars going to buy back now as well. What can he do into this fight? 27 seconds, and now Puppy buys back. Everybody buying back, trying to get the end of this game. But again, there's going to be, what, 3 sets of Serpent Wards coming through, and it looks like Morel's going to be locked down. They have the damage here onto Cloud, and it looks like with the damage out onto the Mars is going to fall. Ursula, 10 seconds away. Do they have the delay out onto the Troll Warlord? The Troll Warlord, he is going to get, with the rest of his team, so close to taking this game number 1 down here. Yellow Submarines looking to look at him. Puppy's going to try and waste some time now as well. Ursula, he has respawned. Do they have that damage to get the kill out? Look at this one. No, they need to get the other side of the Ancient. The Troll's just going to rip it apart. Botega's going to get low, and they just gets the damage off with the Battle Trance to keep himself alive. The Serpent Wards, they were going hell for leather on that. Can they just forfeit the seeding match if they were? On a bit of a tangent, but from Valve to run on your own channel if you wanted to. Now, what used to happen there is why they went to BTS mode at the time. So you used to get paid. Luxion takes down Kiritich's courier. So you used to get paid like $50 per series as Theo gets a kill into Hakoda here in the top lane. Caught me story timing. That used to be how bad TP are playing on the mid lane from the Nature's Prophet now as well. Shackles comes through though onto the Ursa. Cloud's going to try and get himself away from this one. Trying to do his best here. One more right click though. Bottega will be able to get the kill on Theo. Going to be in danger. Going to be glimpsed back now as well. Theo no way away from this one. He does have the survivability for a little bit longer. Bottega though, going to be able to rock that double kill. Cloud going to get jumped on once again by Bottega now as well. He does get the call off. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? Bottega going to be slowed down just a little bit. The calling out. Oh, Sonic Wave comes out. It's going to connect onto the backlines. Hakoda's going to get low onto this one. Cloud only level 5, so he doesn't have the Culling Blade. We'll still be able to get the kill onto Hakoda though. Ursula will be able to run away here. Luxion going to be hexed up by Theo. Theo, does he have the shackles? He doesn't have the mana for the shackles for another 2 mana. Blood Grenade comes out though, and this time should be able to get the shackles off if they need it. Won't even need it, and Luxion should go down. They give the kill over to Cloud, trying to get him to that level 6 a little bit quicker. 100% coverage. And they didn't want any downtime because that was when the qualifiers used to run Hex. The Shackles comes out here onto Infernal. Infernal's going to be taken down. But yeah, that was when the time is Shane and Pyrion. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Playing basketball on the PS3. Here's the lockdown come through onto. Did they get the kill onto Infernal once again? Sonic Wave going to be used here. He should be able to get the kill out. He's going to try and run himself away. He was hexed up. But Rabel will get the kill. And that's one of the, I think that's still like one of the top clips as well from Dota here, as they're going to be able to get the lockdown. Did they get the kill out onto the Axe? Cloud's going to get low. He does get the call off, but Bottega does still get the kill here. Flame Break coming through. Theo's going to be pushed back now as well. And the Shaman. Bottega one more right click. Morel's actually going to get the tick of the kill. While that's going on here, mid lane you've got Rabel trying to put the pressure out on Luxion. He's got the Sprout out onto Rabel, but Rabel pushing forward here, getting the damage out onto the tower with the Scream, so the Creep Wave is going to push out. Has that Catapult here as well. It's going to be a lot of damage onto this tier 1. Looking for... Does he want to try and go? He's got the Sonic Wave there as well. It doesn't matter. Going to be a glimpse back though into the silence out. Luxion, he's going to try and get himself away from this one. The Sprout was there as well, but Rabel's still going to be able to walk himself out of the silence backlines now. The Serpent Wards are down. Kiritich going to be able to get the kill onto Luxion. The glimpse now going to be dragged back here by the Morph until Hakoda going to be locked down here as well. Kiritich gets the kill. So genuinely disarming when people come to talk to him here. Blade not allowing the call out from Cloud. Can they get damage onto Bottega? It looks like they want to try and go for more here though. Luxion tries to go for the TP and they're going to try and change targets here. Cloud, does he have the Column Blade? He does. Real nice pickup here for the Axe, and they might try and go for a little bit more here. Back lines, but it looks like the Ursula went the other way. Bottega not going to be... Yeah, of course, apart from... I don't really think there's too many people in the Dota scene that you kind of don't want to meet in an event here. Sonic Wave comes through, gets the pushback out onto with the Dagon there as well. We're able to get the kill out onto the Bat Rider. A little bit, or she's actually changed the name now to Rhea, because she was doing a VTube stuff trying to get that established. As the Cullen Blade Cloud just cleaves down on Infernal's head. Yeah, so she took a break for a little bit to establish a VTubing channel, which she still does. I guess like rebranded is the way to go. Luxion going to be caught out. The call comes through from the Axe. Yeah, this Nature's Prophet, even with the Hex coming through the Shackles, now going to be able to get another kill in the bag. And good procs out here from the Axe. The Blink Dagger, the Blade Mail, the Chip Vest being up as well. Chip Vest is so nice for the Axe. Oh, they get the blink in. The Blade Mail's going to be here now as well. Do they have the control? Serpent Ward's going to be dropped here. Can he get himself away? So he's already used the Enrage, though. The silence comes out. Do they have the damage to get the kill? It looks like the axe going to be caught inside the silence with the Sprout now as well. So the Taker's going to be able to get the TP away. They're going to lock down onto Rabel now as well with the lasso. Glimpse him back a corpse. Just making sure. And the Puppy with his satyrs not going to be able to make the difference. What this is, dude. The only other Northerner that casts Dota. So, you know, I can't say anything bad about Gareth. Look forward. If the men they want to try and defend this one, I'm hearing a shackle on the backlines there as well. Looks like, did you want to try it? It's going to be Infernal. Oh, the wall, it doesn't catch Kiritich out. And again, he has this Aegis if he really needs it. If you want to try and fight this one, they might be able to get a catch out onto Loopsion. Loopsion going to be caught out in no man's land. And Cloud with the Cullen Blade. What level is that? Level 2? Okay, so 5.6 bonus armor. I appreciate everybody turning up for this. I know there's a few people doing the casting here, especially for Secret. So everybody that chooses to be on the channel shows that there is at least some want for my... They should be able to... Oh, the back door kicks in. Have to wait for that creep wave once again. The tier 3 turret will go down now. The last of the Serpent one's being cleaned up. Can they get the kill onto Kiritich? If they can time this right, Aegis will pop. No BKB out for the Morphlin just yet. Can he get himself away? There's Abyssal Blade. They're going to have the lockdown here with the Sprout into the Static Storm as well. It's a lot of damage on Kiritich. So Sonic Wave comes through. Kiritich is going to live through this for a little bit longer. He gets that waveform away. And now they're going to be able to turn this one around. Kiritich taken down. Taking the form of the Disruptor. Trapping Morel in. Can he get the last right click down now? In fact, Infernal. He gets the deny on Morel. But this is going to open up with the Chen army coming in. Going to open up a lane of racks here for Secret if they want to try and commit. Call out into Infernal. Going to keep him locked down now as well. Into the shackles. Can they get the damage for the kill? Where's that Cullen Blade being thrown out? Axe will get it. Cloud takes down Infernal once again. Bottega. Can he run himself away? Doesn't have that Enrage for another 10 seconds. Kiritich trying to make a move here. There's going to be waveform down to the low ground. Did he get the kill? They do. Bottega will fall. No buyback for the Ursa. Shackles out onto the Nature's Prophet. They're going to get another clean-up. Cloud with the triple kill. They're going to get 2 lanes of rack in this one. If not, just completely end the game here and now. Catch out onto Loopsion. Loopsion in the trees here. Is he going to show on the wave? He is, and Cloud going to be able to get onto Loopsion, trying to run himself away from this one. He's going to have the Rotobators for the lockdown, but Theo's going to be here as well. Even drops the Serpent Wars for this. Ghost Scepter not going to keep him alive too much longer here. Cloud should be and will be able to get the Cullen Blade off. Really well played. Nope, Tormentor hasn't respawned. Okay. Just going to actually look for another fight around the Bat Rider. The Bat Rider. Good catch out by Cloud. Another Cullen Blade. Another set of armor. What's he up to now? 10 points. Voice line since the last game. As Troll. Yeah, you have a little bit of fun with it here. Kiritich could be able to get the catch out onto Hakoda. Hakoda, the BKB comes out from Kiritich. Straight up deletes the Disruptor. So we're going to see no Static Storm. Loopsion, does he want to try and get the TP away? Trying to maybe hide himself here, buy the rest of his team time to get away out of this one, but the call, it comes through onto the Nature's Prophet. That Ghost Scepter will be wearing off once again. Cloud just dunks down onto the Nature's Prophet and Team 4 Team Secret. I don't think he got going here, Nature's Prophet, trying to get him to steal the Aegis. All it's going to do is steal his life away from him. Infernal. Does he get the blink here to get on top of Infernal? I don't think he can see him here in the nighttime. Infernal, though, actually turns it around. He's not got that blink for another 4 seconds here on the Axe. TP away. Tio is going to be able to get the blink in. Turns him into that Hex coming out. So he is the chicken. And the Serpent Ward's going to eat him up. Well, going to do a little bit. Still going to control through. I mean, with the Theo going for the chicken fingers form hero as well. Infernal trying his best to get himself out of this one. The Ghost Scepter comes out. And Axe still going to be able to get the kill onto Infernal. No way out of that one. Even with the Blade Mail, he buys back, though. Because you want to try and fight around this tier 3. What was a tier 3? Bottega going to try and get on top of Puppy. Puppy has that Lotus Orb on top of him now as well. Trying to reflect any spells that comes in. So Sonic Wave onto Bottega. Bottega, look at the amount of health he loses. Kiritich takes down Morel. And GG will be called. Rabel, with his own BKB, did he get the kill on Bottega before this game ends? And he's hang around. Another kill on Infernal. I think, that, like I say, Terrorblade, Nagastar, and Tiny. Master? Okay, yeah, so Morel on the Tiny in the mid lane up against the hero that I want to see. He's going to be making the big moves. Obviously, he wants to build up the galvanized stacks. As, I miss it. I miss the first blood. 30. It is. He needs to cut a corner or something here, Theo. Otherwise, he's never going to catch up. In fact, he turns around Hakoda, but with the Ringmaster here, Theo, he should go down. One more right click. Gets the kill on Hakoda first. No way he survived through this one. He doesn't have any stick. Any regens to deny himself? He actually has a couple of charges on the wand. And now, the shackles. Whereas his teammate just trying to waste some time. It looks like he gets that. He gets to Bottega. So Bottega's got to be careful about this one. Puppy rotates down now as well. They're going to be able to get the slowdown onto him. Cole comes out. Bottega's going to be taking a lot of damage from this now as well. With the shackles coming through, will be able to get the kill. Theo gets the credit for it. They take down, and now the Storm Spirit at the back lines onto Hakoda. Hakoda can't get himself away from this. Only level 4, I think. No, only level 3. As Storm Spirit, he is going to be taken down, okay. 3 heroes around, and Storm Spirit just overextends. He hacks out onto Hakoda. The slowdown coming through from the chat now. Theo's going to be chased down by the with the Impalement Arts on him. Can he move himself away? The Blood Grenade does wear up here. Theo trying to move out. Toss comes in from the Tiny. The Tree Toss there as well. The slowdown, do they have enough to get the kill? One more anything. Morel will be able to pick it up. In the mid lane.
Under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Middle tower is under attack.
You first.